I am here to give you your unboxing video plus weekly astrology tarot readings. There will be timestamps after the live stream. Yes! Alrighty then, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. Now, how this works is that I will be doing an unboxing for Pocket of Peers Tarot Deck by Jamie Sawyer. I'll show you the cards. After the unboxing video, I'll shuffle the cards. Then we'll do weekly astrology tarot readings. How I do the weekly astrology tarot readings is that I'll pick an element. So for an example, say like I pick fire, that means it's going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If it's going to be water signs, it's going to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. After all the elements, after all the astrology signs have been done, then I will do I'll do a general collective reading. After the live streams, timestamps will be available in the description box below. Chapters will be in the description box below. So for the astrology readings, of course, these are general collective tarot readings. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Don't force the readings. Take what resonates, leave out the rest. And make sure you comment down below in the description box if the reading resonates with you, you enjoyed the deck. And if you would like to purchase the deck, in the description box below will be a link directly to Jamie's Etsy account. She has quite a few decks and she's a very talented artist. I would highly recommend that you go and purchase her deck. Okay, so this is what the deck looks like. I also got a nice little card stand and as well as a few other trinkets and stuff as well. She's actually one of my favorite artists where it comes to tarot decks. And this deck I know is personal. It's about her family and friends throughout her life. So when you open the deck, it has like a very nice artwork on the inside. Let me go ahead and remove the plastic. So, ooh, it's very nice. So we have the back of the deck, and I'm going to go ahead and start showing the cards. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we do have the Fool card, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. God damn, this artwork is just phenomenal. So talented. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, Chariot card, the Strength card, the Hermit card, Wheel of Fortune, Justice card, the Hanged One, Death, Temperance, Devil card, the Tower, Star card, the Moon card, the Sun card, Awakening, the World card. Now it's going to start getting into the suits. Let's go ahead and get into Wands. We have the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. God damn, I'm loving this deck. I love the paper. I just love the feel. The quality of paper, just everything about this is badass. Okay, now we're going into the cups. So we've got Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and get into swords. So we've got the Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. And we finally got the Pentacles. So we do have Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and we've got a few additional cards. We've got 2 teacher cards, followed by study. Nice. So let me go ahead and shuffle these cards. Of course, these are general collective tarot readings. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending signs. Timestamps will be available after the live stream. Let me shuffle these cards for a bit. Okay. Let me go ahead and shuffle these. Alrighty then, so the first sign I'm going to go ahead and do is Earth. So we're going to go ahead and do Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We're going to pull 2 cards each for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So let's do 2 cards each, starting with Capricorn. I've got the Moon card, followed by the Star card. Taurus, I've got the Magician, I've got the Strength card. Virgo, okay, those are way too many cards. Virgo, I got the Sun card. And the 7 of Cups. So the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, I do have for Earth signs, for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It is the Queen of Wands. This is going to be Aries, Sagittarius energy. So you're feeling very creative, you're feeling on top of your game, you're feeling alluring, attractive. You just feel like everything's looking up for Millhouse, is what I heard. There's an opportunity to be had. I don't know if... So, sorry. It feels like there's a new adventure that you're ready to pounce on. You're going to be hearing some very good news, and you have to play your cards right. I'm hearing Kenny Rogers right now. Okay, so let's dive into this. So Capricorn, I do have the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. I also have the Sun card, which is Aquarius energy. And of course, I do have Aries, Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands for you. So you need to really trust your intuition. There's going to be an opportunity that you're going to be presented to yourself. This is something that you've been manifesting, something that you've been praying on, something that you've been wishing for. You've been focusing a lot of your time and energy on this next creative adventure, this next business opportunity, and you're going to get your wish. Your wish will be coming true. This is something that you've been manifesting hard. In your intuition, you knew that you're going to have an opportunity to, you're going to have this opportunity where it feels like you're the center of attention. The spotlight is going to be presented to you, Capricorn. You're going to have your 15 minutes of fame, some sort of recognition. It's something that you've been dedicating a lot of work in, and it's because you've been focusing on yourself. You've been focusing on personal growth, becoming more self-aware. You've been really focusing on improving your mental health. Taurus, I do have the Magician card, which is Sagittarius energy. I do have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. And of course, the Queen of Wands, that is going to be Aries, Sagittarius energy. So strong Sagittarius, but we just have overall very strong fire energy. You could have this in your chart. You could be dealing with any of these signs. But this is something that you've been manifesting, and you've been very creative. You've been doing a lot of spells. You've just been tweaking your vision board. You've just been, I'm seeing some kitchen witches just trying to overcome certain obstacles. I am seeing overall, you're going to be a public speaker or some sort of advocate on something. It's going to be something like preaching to the choir. You're going to do something in a creative way to express yourself, to make yourself unique, to stand out towards other people in this particular line of field. You're going to have the strength to overcome any and all obstacles. I am seeing a lot of cats in here, so some of you may be cat owners, or some of you may be working with animals. That could be like you can be volunteering working with animals, or that's part of your field of work. I am seeing someone starting their business at home. And this could be just starting off like working at the farmer's market or working at a craft fair. It could be something as small as that, and then you build your empire that way. Virgo, I do have the Sun card, which is Leo energy, as well as the Seven of Cups, which is Scorpio energy, and of course the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So we have strong fire sign as well as Scorpio energy. So you right now you're on top of your game. You're very creative. You're very you are in this go-go gadget energy where now nothing can stop you. It feels like anything you touch turns to gold, and you're getting a lot of praise and a lot of recognition. Some of you may be actually looking and feeling younger as well. It feels like as soon as you left a particular field, or as soon as you stopped dating someone, there was some sort of small but drastic change. As soon as you stop doing something, or that's when it feels like it's a 180, and it feels like it's night and day, this vibrant, drastic change. You're feeling a lot of optimism, a lot of joy, just overall happiness. You're socializing more, spending quality time with family and friends, feeling reconnected, and you're realizing that you have a lot of options and choices now. You have a lot of really good opportunities, and you're in a good advantage where you're able to kind of sniff out bullshit or scammers or people that waste your time. It took you quite some time to get there. I'm seeing some really good news being presented to you, and you're going to have a spring in your step. You haven't felt this good in quite some time. That was awesome. So I just got done with Earth. Let's go ahead and do air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's shuffle cards for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and start throwing cards down, 2 cards each for air signs. Now let's start off with Libra, 2 cards for Libra. 7 of Swords. Seven of Cups. Okay. Gemini, I got Teacher. Okay. And Temperance. Okay. And Aquarius. 9 of Swords. Followed by, come on, Aquarius. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Alrighty then, so the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for air signs for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it is the Magician card, which is Sagittarius energy. So with the Magician card, you have been manifesting something. You have your eye on the prize. You're feeling very driven. You're feeling very ambitious. This is somebody who's also very attractive, but I'm also seeing somebody who's like agoraphobic, or somebody who's afraid to leave the house. This is somebody who's they could be really like a introvert, but they have like a social media platform. It feels like you're going to be presenting yourself on stage, and it feels like you're diving into this activity. It could have been originally you used this as a stepping tool to kind of build up confidence. It could have been that you were in the middle of grieving or mourning or trying to get over someone, or a very bad a traumatic experience, a situation in your life. And you may have used this as kind of like a tool to kind of build yourself up, or to have like a new hobby or activity to kind of keep your mind off of things. And now it's become your life. I'm just seeing somebody who's also doing spells, who's doing, who's just trying to manifest, who have some sort of vision board. They're going on stage, they have some sort of social media platform, and they're wanting to speak their truth. Let me drink some water. Alrighty then, so let me go ahead and get into Libra. So Libra, we have two sevens here. We have the Seven of Swords followed by the Seven of Cups, okay? So there's gonna be big changes for you, and these changes you're not gonna like. You're gonna be finding out somebody's not being honest, all right? Because with the Seven of Swords, this is dishonesty. This is either you're lying to yourself or somebody's lying to you. Seven of Cups, there's a lot of options and choices, but there's also confusion as well. Now, for some Libras, this could be that you are in denial, not being honest with yourself pertaining to some sort of addiction or some sort of habit that's taking a toll on your life. That's going to be for a very small percentage of you. For others, I'm saying that you're going to be finding out that somebody is a player. Somebody's a player. Somebody's not being honest. And you've been played. They're telling you one thing, but they're love bombing you. They're telling you what you want to hear. Okay. Alrighty then. So let's go ahead and get into Gemini. So Gemini, I do have teacher here. I also have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. And of course, I do have the Magician card, which is also Sagittarius energy. Okay, so this is a really good reading, Gemini. Now, Gemini, some of you have been very concerned because you're afraid like you're gonna either fuck up the current life that you have, or you're afraid that you're going to slip up in some sort of way, or you're waiting for the rug to be pulled under you, or you're waiting for somebody, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, it feels like. And I'm here to let you know that you don't have to worry about that. You're in a really good place. A lot of you are teachers. A lot of you are spiritual healers, tarot readers, light workers. You may be counselors, therapists. You may be working in the educational field. You inspire others. I do feel like a lot of you may be using like tarot cards or runes or some sort of spiritual or religious items to help kind of guide you towards your path in life. I do feel like you were destined to be a light worker. You were destined to be a tarot reader, a spiritual healer. You're meant to teach and heal others. You don't need a lot of really flashy things. Like, there's a lot of light workers or spiritual healers that have big, elaborate sets and a lot of props that they use and a lot of cue cards to try to sell you their image or their product or their sexuality or something like that of that form. You're authentic, Gemini. You're just authentic. You're a real witch. You're a real badass mofo. You're a wizard, Harry, right? And it's because you are very comfortable in your skin. See, that's the thing. Like, you don't need to try so many different gimmicks. You don't need to have this attention whore, look at me attitude. You don't have to go through all these crazy lengths just to get what you want. You're not a clout chaser. You're not a clout goblin. You are very authentic, and you were always meant to teach. And because you are always meant to teach others, because you're always willing to learn, because you look at yourself as a student, always willing to learn and grow and evolve. Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Aquarius. So Aquarius, I do have the Nine of Swords, which is Gemini energy. I also have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is Virgo energy, as well as the Magician's card, Sagittarius energy. Okay, I do feel like some of you are having a hard time sleeping. There's a lot of anxiety, stress. It feels like some of you may be dealing with some sort of insomnia, or you may be having a lot of anxiety. You may be always on edge, or you may be expecting the worst case scenario. It almost as if it's like fear of the unknown. It feels like with the Seven of Pentacles, you just need to be patient. It feels like you're being paranoid over nothing. I'm not seeing any cards indicating like there's anything for you to worry about. It just feels like, and we all get anxiety, we all get stress, and there could be certain things that may trigger it. It just feels like you just need to be patient and wait it out, okay? And the Magician card, this is you just trying to manifest the life that you want. I do feel like, here's the thing, like you are the Magician card, like you're very smart, funny, attractive. You have a lot of very personable people that you surround yourself with. I'm not sure why you have the anxiety or stress. It may feel like you have some sort of weird imposter syndrome, but I feel like the anxiety, the stress, maybe you're afraid of all these responsibilities or this new attention. I would just say just wait it out. I feel like it's in your head. Okay, so I've done earth, I've done air. I'm gonna go ahead and do water, then I'll do fire, then a general collective, and then I'll bounce out. Hello, hello, hello. So let's go ahead and do water. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And there will be chapters, timestamps available after the live stream. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Alrighty then, I'm gonna throw 2 cards each. So Cancer, I got the Study. As well as the 5 of Cups. Pisces. Queen of Pentacles. The Moon card. Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. So the overall energy I do have for water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it is going to be the Fool card, which is Sagittarius energy. So there's new optimism that you have. There's a new beginning, a new adventure. It feels like for some of you, it's almost like okay, this would just apply to me and a few witches, but it's like opening up a new tarot deck, you know? And it's so fulfilling when you open up a new deck, when you rip off the cellophane, and then you can feel the texture of the cards and the connection that you have with it. And it's almost like opening, it's like when you smell a book, you know, it's just like you can smell the history in it, or just, when you smell CDs, this is going to show my age, but like when you smell CDs, especially like imports, some imports like CDs smell like Belgian waffles for whatever reason, but I digress. Anyways, but it's just like this new adventure, this new optimism, this new spring in your step. Some of you are going to be going on vacation. You may be traveling. But you're making new connections, whether if it's online, and it feels like you're ready for this new adventure, this new beginning, and you're ready to be taught some new things, and you're ready to teach some new things, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get into Cancer. So Cancer, I do have the Study, followed by the 5 of Cups, and of course I do have the Fool card. So we do have your energy here, as well as Sagittarius. Now, with the study, some of you have done some research on something. It could have been that you were nosing like Velma and Louise and you were snooping. You were creeping on shit that you shouldn't have, maybe. Your curiosity killed the cat and it definitely killed this cat. Like if you found out shit that you could not go back from. And this is disappointment. This is betrayal. This is a lot of sadness, all right? And I'm seeing somebody just wanting to drown their sorrows. I just want to smoke away my problems. I want to drink my problems away. I want to gamble my problems away. This is a country song 101, all right? It feels like during this time, you should be doing some researching, whether it feels like you need to start researching to plan your new adventure, your new beginning, your new life. Whether it's to hire an attorney, maybe you're thinking about moving and relocating, purchasing a home, maybe investing in on doing some research on where's the next place that you want to live at, or the next place that you want to work at. Whether if this is the current field that you want to be in, maybe you want to go back to school, but there's some sort of pity party that's happening here. And it feels like you're looking at this, like there's a wonderful opportunity, but you're too busy like feeling sorry for yourself. I do feel like for some of you, you may need to pick up some tarot cards and you may need to ask yourself some deep personal questions that might help guide you on your journey into the answers that you've been looking for. Let's go ahead and get into Pisces. So Pisces, I do have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Virgo, Capricorn energy. I also have the Moon card, which is Pisces energy, as well as the Fool card, which is Sagittarius energy. So I am seeing just overall security. You've taken the time to work on your mental health, your spiritual being, your physical being. You've just done like an assessment and you feel very confident and very secure with yourself. You don't need to buy thousands of dollars on designer bags or clothing or anything to make yourself feel good. I'm seeing some of you, you're able to pick up a sewing machine and you're able to create, very high-end clothing for like a fraction of the price. Like drag queens are awesome when it comes to that shit too. I'm seeing somebody that's very humbled. I'm just seeing somebody that's very secure. This person took the time to focus on their mental health and you become more self-aware. And you're very grateful for the things that you do have in your life. And it's because you've taken the time to rebuild yourself up, because you followed your intuition. You're a very powerful witch. You're a very powerful individual. And so it feels like for some of you, you had to protect your assets. You had to do things on the back end before moving forward to your new beginning, whether before filing for divorce or, filing a paper, whatever it is. I'm seeing somebody who's you're very confident in yourself, where you trust your gut. You don't allow others to gaslight you or anything. You just know. You can feel when something's off, something's off. And you're ready for this change, this new beginning, this new adventure. I'm seeing some of you are rewarding yourself with a new trip. Scorpio, I do have the Seven of Pentacles here, Virgo energy, as well as the Seven of Wands, Aries energy. And then I do have the Fool card, Sagittarius energy. This is interesting. I've been getting, now air signs, Libra had 2 sevens as well. So if Scorpio and a Libra, if you have some sort of you may want to watch each other's readings. Interesting about this, sevens represent changes. All right, so there's going to be some big changes that are going to be happening in your life. Interesting thing is that that the Libra reading had the opposite sevens. So that is very interesting. And how and it feels like that will complete. I feel like that's just going to be for a small selected if you're dealing with like a Libra or a Scorpio. I feel like that's going to be up your alley. Now, Scorpio, you need to be patient about something. You cannot put your foot through a Van Gogh. The universe has something in store for you, and you cannot fuck this up. You cannot try to rush the process. You cannot start acting like Karen and demand to speak in manager because things are not according to your schedule. You need to chill the fuck out with that, all right? Just be patient, all right? Rome wasn't conquered overnight. It takes time for a plant to grow, all right? So let's take, well, just take any house plant for an example. It takes time for any house plant or any, if you're planting like fruits or vegetables or a tree, whatever, okay? Any plant, it's gonna take time from a little seed, and it breaks the seed, and then it takes time in order for this to grow and become a vibrant, plant or fruit or vegetable or tree or whatever it is, right? Now, the Seven of Wands, there's going to be challenges here, okay? So with this new adventure, this new beginning, I do see travel plans. I'm seeing new work, new employment. I'm seeing a new love affair. Whatever this new adventure is, okay, you need to be patient. Don't put your foot through a Van Gogh. And on top of it, there's going to be challenges that's going to be hurled at you. And here's the thing, you have a lot of options and choices. Here's the thing. So some of the challenges is for some, look at this for an example. This person wants to be an artist. A person wants to be a painter. But look, there's all these family members, friends, counselors, people from school are trying to tell them like, be a doctor, no, be a lawyer, no, do this, no, do that. You know what I mean? And it's up, there's no matter what role that you want to take up in life, there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be hurdles. I do feel like you're going to be okay. All right. Whatever path in life, do not try to force the process. Do not rush it. Things will happen in time. Just embrace the journey. Okay. I've done earth. I've done air. I've done water. I'm going to do fire, then a general collective, and then I'm going to bounce out of here. So we're going to go ahead and do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. 2 cards each. So we're going to go ahead and start with Aries. Okay, so Aries, I do have the King of Pentacles with the 5 of Cups. Pisces, oh, excuse me, not Pisces. Leo, let's do Leo. Those are too many cards. Leo. Okay. Leo, I do have the Queen of Wands with the 9 of Wands. Sagittarius. I had the Queen of Swords. I do have the 8 of Pentacles. So the overall energy, I do have, oops. So the overall energy I do have for fire signs for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it is the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. So what's happening here is that there's going to be positive changes that are going to be happening for you. You're going through this major transition. It's this huge shift. It feels like you're starting to become a little bit more aware, and you're realizing in order for something new to happen, something must die. Whether if it's a philosophy, whether if it's a relationship, whether if it's some sort of weird junior high phase that you're going through, there's something that must end, whether that in order for you to move on to bigger and better things. And the universe keeps on telling you, if you don't let this go, it will consume you. It feels like the universe is trying to tell you that you need to stop putting something on hold, stop pining for something or waiting for the outcome to change. You need to get off your ass and just do it. Aries, I do have the King of Pentacles. This is going to be Taurus energy with the Five of Cups, which is Cancer energy. I do have the Death card here, Scorpio energy. Okay, so there's going to be changes that are going to be happening here. All right, you're going to be feeling very secure. I do feel like this is something that you're able to rebuild yourself back from. Okay, now this could be for a small audience, a literal death. You could be just, your whole world changes. You find out somebody important to you passes, moves to the other side. That's going to be for a very small audience for Aries. For others, I'm seeing you are mourning, grieving of the loss of something, of a relationship, whether if it's romantic or platonic. Leaving, moving on from your hometown, the home that you grew up in, you may have worked for this company for such a long time, like 10 plus years. You've considered this place your security blanket. You considered this your security blanket, and it feels like that's a loss to you now. This is something that you're able to rebuild. You're able to rebuild your foundation. You're going to be able to not only financially survive this, but you and your immediate family, your friends, you will be able to move on and move past this. There is grieving, there is loss, there is some sort of mourning, but something needs to let go or move on in order for you to rebuild yourself up. I'm also seeing somebody getting off the wagon again. Okay, I'm seeing for like one Aries, you may have like some sort of habit or some sort of addiction, and something triggers this in order for you to get back on the wagon, in order for you to get off the wagon, but you need to get back on the wagon. Okay, you gotta stop relying that shit as a crutch. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Leo. Leo, I do have the Queen of Wands here. This is going to be Aries, Sagittarius energy. I also have the Nine of Wands, which is going to be Sagittarius energy. And of course, I do have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So Leo, I'm seeing you feeling on top of your game. It feels like there is some sort of transition, some sort of shift that had to happen. And it felt like for the longest time you were stuck in this middle school phase where things were awkward and weird and things felt cringy and you just felt like you were just barely surviving. And now you're in a much better position since you had to let something go. It's like like the junior high girl, and then after summer, and then the junior high girl, she goes into high school and she's a freshman and her braces are off, her zits is cleared, and it's almost like it's just like this Cinderella like transformation. It feels like this is a full-on like transformation. It feels like the ugly duckling turned into a beautiful swan. And now you're getting the praise, the attention. You're feeling very creative, very on top of your game. And there's a victory here for you, but you're always looking over your shoulder. You're always wondering when the next downfall or when somebody is gonna try to knock your lunch tray out of your hand. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. There's a victory for you. And it feels like once you had to let go of something, there was some sort of transition that you had to go through. Now you're in a much better place. Now let's go ahead and get into Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I do have the Queen of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra energy. I also have the Eight of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. And I do have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. This is a good reading. Now, Sagittarius, you finally have set healthy boundaries for yourself, and there's no fucks given. You don't give a fuck about tact at this point. You're just being brutally honest. It's almost like you're being Dutch. Like you're acting Dutch. You're being so blatantly honest. You don't care if you're hurting anybody's feelings. You're just being very matter of fact. You know, it's not even trolling. It's not being mean or very. It's like, it's just very matter of fact. It's just stating. It's just a facts, ma'am. You know, it's like, ma'am, this isn't a Wendy's. Ma'am, this isn't a Wendy's. So you're laying down the law. It wouldn't surprise me if you hired like a private detective, or you're hiring like a very powerful attorney. You're drawing up some sort of legal paperwork. All right. I'm seeing some of you have just been really focusing on your mental health. You've been listening to your counselor or your therapist, and you're setting very healthy boundaries down. And I'm seeing a very positive change. All right. So this is real changes. So it feels like there is a little bit of clarity. All right. You're becoming a little bit more self-aware. You're making real changes because you left an old philosophy, an old life, something behind. All right. And you've set healthy boundaries for yourself. You've taken in constructive criticism, and you've been working really hard on yourself, Sagittarius. I'm seeing for some of you, you may be trying to start your own business, where you're starting to trademark, you're trying to get a business license, some sort of credentialing. I'm seeing somebody working really hard, and you're making very positive changes here. Yes, okay. So let me shuffle these cards. We're going to go ahead and do a general collective. This is going to be for anybody that happens to see this. If you stumble upon this reading, you are meant to view this. Doesn't matter what the time periods for this. Okay. Okay, throw this down. I got the Hanged One, Pisces energy. Five of Cups, Cancer energy. The Hermit, Virgo. The High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces. Three of Swords, Libra. Three more cards. The Empress, Cancer, Pisces. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra. One more card. Three of Wands, Aries energy. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the general collective, it is going to be the Seven of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. So you need to be patient, all right? You need to ride this one out. I do feel like the universe is testing you, all right? And they're trying to bait you into something to see whether if you're gonna take the trap, all right? And I would buyer beware, all right? Peter Rabbit, do not go down that rabbit hole. Do not put your foot through a Van Gogh. Do not play stupid games. You will win stupid prizes. It feels like some of you are waiting for your big break or your big opportunity. You're waiting for some of you are like, when am I going to finally settle down and beat the one and build a life with this person? When is my business, or when am I going to get my big break, or when am I going to stand out in the crowd, or when am I going to get signed on by a management team or whatnot? Your moment will happen. Just be patient. It will come. Everything happens for a reason. It's all about timing. Don't fuck up the timing. So we've got the Hanged One, Pisces energy. So this is really a choice. Okay, nobody is not forcing you in this position. This is really if you're choosing to play along or you're choosing to bow out. That's really what this is. I highly suggest that you meditate on the matter because this is something that you don't want to rush into. So there could be a business opportunity, a deal of a lifetime that's presented to you, but you should not rush into the decision immediately. You should really kind of wait things out, play your cards right, and see how things go. This is somebody choosing to be depressed. All right, this is somebody who's choosing to get butthurt. This is somebody who's still hung up on their ex and they refuse to block their ex. They refuse to go no contact with them, but they continue to get worked up every time they see on their social media, every time they're going out or every time they're with their new partner or whatever the case may be. You are gaslighting yourself. That shit needs to stop. So it's like somebody is choosing to have self-loathing. Somebody is choosing to pour salt on the wound, if you may. And it's okay to be alone with the Hermit card. It's okay to isolate yourself. Not forever, but it's okay to take a brief period of time to isolate yourself, to kind of gather your thoughts and to get clarity on a matter. You need to search for the truth. It feels like you need to do a lot of research and do a little bit more digging. Now, with this Virgo card, there's a little bit of an Aquarius in here because with the star, I do feel like you're going to get your wish come true. There is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So some of you may be feeling like you're never going to get out of this depression. Well, it's really a choice. If you keep on telling yourself, I'm never going to get out, well, you're never going to get out of it, right? So it's a choice. So you may need to speak to a counselor or a therapist. You may need to go to school. You may need to speak to a trusted ally. But it feels like you need to do some research, and clarity will be, you will find clarity and you will find the answer that you're looking for. The High Priestess, the truth will be exposed. So there is some sort of secret, okay? So there's some sort of choice you're feeling depressed about, all right? And it could be that it's like a choice that you, of finding out the truth. This is going to be some sort of secret. Some sort of secret that's going to be exposed that's going to make you sad. With the Three of Swords, it's going to be betrayal. Because this is involving more than one individual. And it's going to be multiple people that's going to be devastated. Yeah, I'm just seeing somebody is just being very patient, trying to wait it out. They've made a choice. Somebody does some research. They find out the truth. And they're devastated. There's somebody that may be pregnant. I'm seeing something. It's like you're devastated because you feel like this other person is this other woman or the other individual. Like they're a better partner or they're able to provide better. It's just full on devastation. And you need to take the time to work on yourself because you are the true Empress here. You are the true Empress. You shouldn't be this person that's crying. You're going to realize your self-worth. So there's going to be quite a few, you're going to be upset for, it could be 3 to 5 weeks, 3 to 5 months. It could take up to 3 to 5 years in order for you to process everything. The Queen of Swords, you're going to set personal boundaries. You're going to hire an attorney. You're going to read these people off to filth. I feel you're going to do these people dirty. Like you're going to do some good revenge shit on them. And with the Three of Wands, you're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. So yeah, so there's going to be a choice that you're going to need to make. And you're going to realize that you can no longer be upset. I do feel like somebody is trying to gaslight you, they're trying to honeypot you. You're going to be finding out the truth. It's going to devastate you. So that was your reading. If this resonated, make sure you comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel. If you're interested in purchasing the Pocket of Peers Tarot deck, in the description box below will be a link to Jamie Sawyer's Etsy account where you can go ahead and purchase her deck as well as many others that this person has. And yes, thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu.